I felt like I would go on top of the buildings and I look at all the kids going to their classes, and I felt like they're all like ants just following like this strange order of life that they needed to do. But I just wasn't having it. I was like, I thought it was like super progressive in my thinking of like, oh, I'm just like, fuck the system, and I can't be here. I need to get back to the good old days. That was kind of what was my thinking. It was like, that's why I'm a little off, like mentally. But yeah, to your point, like I wasn't going to classes, dude. At one point, the dean of students and like a teacher got called to my apartment because like, long story short, I wrote like a letter in crayon. I was like stoned, and like if I was gonna miss one more class, it was an English class. If I missed one more class, she would have like failed me.
Right.
And I was so high I couldn't show up to class. So I wrote a thing in crayon, in green crayon, and I left it on her desk, and I left, and like,
what did the thing say?
It just said like, hey, I'm not gonna be able to make a class. But there was a little bit more. There was a little bit more to it. I mean, I was
so funny.
Yeah, I was messaging this teacher off to the side. It was my English teacher, and like it was mostly like on work, but I was a lonely kid at that time, and so her affection, like she was like almost like I don't know if she was a TA. She was a younger. I don't know if I was attracted to her.
Were you trying to hook up with her?
I don't know if I was. I was just so lonely. And she was like the only one that was giving me like that sort of attention at the time. Yeah. And she was very like she was like an older, like she was just mature in like the way she approached me, and I think I took advantage of that in a sense, and I kind of put her in her spot. She thought I was gonna harm myself. That's why she called like yeah. So that was actually an amends I made like later down the road.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and she like we had a moment. But I remember, like, after that happened, I didn't go back to class, and she, like, messaged me. She felt all bad, and she said, like, if you do anything, like, tell me what you're going to do for the rest of the summer, like, I'll pass you. And, like, I thought I was such a fucking cool kid. I was like, no, I'm not gonna tell you anything,
I got you. I want you. I'm on it. I got it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I left, and, like, I wasn't coming back. My roommate was kind of bummed out about it because we kind of like, we bonded, but, I was like, I'm done. I remember I got back to my parents' place for the summer, and like I was already packed up, and I told my dad, I was like, I'm not going back to school, and he's like, all right, see you later. Like,
what do you mean?
Because he knew like he wasn't gonna have me at the house, like stay with him.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
So you were like no place to go at this point.
Yeah, but I was stoked because I was like, okay, I'm free to drink. I'm free to just kind of wander and do whatever.
Right,
and,
right.
That's, I mean, to me, that was like ultimate freedom. I was like, is that